up, guys? Overrated Gamer here, and welcome back with, as you bros know it, The Walking Dead Thursdays. So, what's up, and welcome back, as always, every Thursday. And we got incredible Batman Justice here.
We're gonna silence the whispers this season. We're gonna kill them.
So,
I'm gonna jump around that screen and stab them.
Oh yes, we're gonna kill those motherfucking whispers, and we're gonna make sure they will never do it again.
Revenge for who died? We had Tara.
There we had Tara. We had
Enid.
Enid. We had Henry. We had
Tammy.
Tammy. We had Tara.
I don't remember the other dumbass teenagers.
Yeah, the other ones are just.
And we had the Highwaymen.
I can't remember them.
The Highwaymen.
So, of course, smash a like, subscribe to both channels. Links, description, hit the bell. You guys know what.
A couple more weeks, still vlogging.
Description for everything will be in the links in the description. And check out the other Walking Dead Thursdays playlist. Description below.
Two more
as
weeks.
Always. So, this is going to be our predictions on The Walking Dead Season 10. Comes out next Sunday.
Very exciting. Sundays.
No, next Sunday. This is the last week of September.
I know.
Freaking awesome. So this is the last Sunday of Fear. Finally.
Yes, fuck.
Finally. My gosh. Grief. It's getting ridiculous.
I haven't seen 15 yet.
I've not seen it yet.
I'm going to watch 15 and 14. Right now. I'm going to watch 15 and 16 next week. Because I don't want to watch another one this week.
So, let's go into it.
I'm done.
So, our predictions on Season 10 of The Walking Dead, finally.
I got a couple death predictions.
Death predictions. All right, we're going to start off with that. So, how many people do you think are going to die this season?
All right, if they want to do at least one or two comic deaths this season, I could see Father Gabriel possibly dying this season. If they want to do one comic death, these with Beta slits his throat. They could do that.
That's a oof.
Where he falls off the water tower.
That's a very crazy one for surely.
But that's the one people remember. Another one I could see them doing. No more comic deaths. Alpha dies in the comics right before the war.
There you go.
So I could see Alpha possibly dying. In the comics, it was Negan, but I think in the show it might be Carol.
Yeah, I hope they don't kill Carol.
No, Carol killing Alpha.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Because Carol says his bitch is
Yeah,
so I'm thinking they might kill Alpha off. In the first half, episode 8 or 9, episode 7 or 8 with Carol.
Sure.
Because episode 8, I know we have the Battle of the Hilltop.
Okay.
That's possible. We think it's episode 8. Episode 1 is the training in Oceanside. Because the reviews for episode 1 just came out.
Yeah, I saw that. It was very interesting.
One said the best scene was Michonne with her kids. Because she's in only a handful of episodes.
Yeah, Angela King did say there's going to be a lot of flashbacks and such from previous seasons.
Yeah, I hope there is.
Oh, yeah. She says there's going to be a lot. So that's pretty exciting.
Just Carl in a couple episodes.
That would be very cool. That would be very heartwarming to have. Yeah, for surely. At least something. Even though it's a flashback, it's still something.
Or even a ghost or something.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, actually. Not gonna lie.
Or maybe
it'd be very sad though at the same time.
Or maybe she pictures Carl helping her rule Alexandria. That would be kind of heartwarming.
That would be. That would almost shed a tear.
What other ones? What things could I see happening?
Yeah, definitely Gabriel dying. I hope he doesn't, but I have a feeling some major characters probably might die. I hope
Gabriel is up.
I hope Michonne does not die though.
Gabriel is up to die.
He is up
Gabriel
to die.
is up because if you count comics, he's up there. He's right, almost neck to neck.
I don't think they're gonna kill Negan by any means. Just because he's a huge part of the show still.
And he's the big actor.
And since a lot of the characters are leaving, you kind of need those. You need those bigger characters to stay in their show.
So I say
to maintain.
I want Negan, Carol, Daryl.
Yeah.
I even say keep Aaron.
Yeah, I would say keep Aaron at this point. Now it's starting to get really down there. That's why that's why I hope
keep
they don't.
Gabriel too. Keep Eugene.
I
keep
hope
Rosita.
they don't kill those kind of people. But I have a feeling maybe one of them might die. If it's gonna be somebody,
it's Gabriel.
If it's gonna be somebody, I guess you could do Gabriel or Rosita for that case.
I don't want Rosita to die.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
if it is Eugene, no, but Eugene's a big part of the Commonwealth, and that's coming up next season. I think that's
like 11. I said, you don't want that guy that knows how to make bullets. You don't want him to die. You know, he's very good at
They
doing
don't,
that
they don't use bullets anymore. I'm happy they don't.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick and tired of the. That's what made me hate the Savior War. So much guns shooting. Now I love it. All they just got to go up and stab.
Yeah. It's always good to have a person know how to do that, though, just in case.
He's like a scientist.
Yeah.
He was a science teacher. He was a science teacher.
Yeah, you need a scientist. A scientist is good.
What other things do I think? Michonne is a possibility of dying.
Yeah, and that's what kind
Did
of afraid of.
Did you hear? Because she's not going. People thought, oh, she's just left to do the Rick Grimes movies. No, that's not true.
Yeah, she's
getting a new show.
Yeah,
so her dying is a possibility now.
It is a possibility. I still have some. I still have a little bit
Andrea's
of faith.
death's coming up in the comics, and that they could give that to Michonne.
Oof.
That's
not the case.
Where she sends a horde of walkers to the ocean, but she gets bitten. If they give her that, I'll be like, all right. At least
that would be a bad way to go, to be honest.
No, it would be a bad way to go.
No, I mean for Michonne though. I mean she's kind of one of those characters.
No, TV show Michonne's basically Andrea from the comics. So basically comic book Andrea. So I wouldn't hate it because you could make it. Because Carl only died from one walker.
Right.
This would be a horde, so that's a lot.
True.
So it would be better.
True.
And she would still go as a badass, fighting. Carl went not even fighting.
No, he didn't. He went to saving Sadiq, which.
Sadiq dying. No, I don't think he's gonna die yet.
No, I don't think so.
He's still too new.
Yeah, he's still fairly new. You still need this character to build. And such.
Or people thought they might give Connie, that girl Daryl turned to light.
Yeah.
Connie, people thought they might give her Andrea's death. I could see him giving her that.
That's possible, yeah.
And I won't hate it either.
No. I mean, there's still that possible. I still have some faith for that possible Michonne still living scenario and still going to the movies. Maybe not going to the movies right away. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe waiting until the second movie.
Maybe she doesn't go back to the movies.
Or maybe she
doesn't go to the movies. Maybe they keep.
Maybe
they just did what Maggie did and kept the possibility of her coming back
and then maybe she can come back later, kind of thing.
Maybe keep the possibility open.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because that's the problem with Glenn and these other characters. He never kept the possibility open of them coming back.
Just dead, and now it's gone.
Or even Carl. I mean, if Carl just left, or like, okay, no Carl. Now we would have been like, all right, but he can still come back.
Right. Yeah, you still got that possibility.
No, we don't with Carl.
That's why I think it kind of what a waste of a move right there by Gimple over there, but.
Gimple always liked killing the characters. Nick Gimple's plan was for the season 8 finale because Andrew Lincoln wanted to leave. His original plan was to kill Rick in the finale of 8. I'm like, that would have been stupid.
If you did that, Gimple, I think you would have killed the series. To be honest with you.
I think I liked what Andrew Lincoln said. He's like, I'll be back for 5 episodes.
Yeah.
No, like get him out in a good way.
Yeah.
Maybe like have.
Yeah, because this way. He could still be part of the big franchise because now they're making Rick movies. If you would have killed them at the end of 8, then those movies would have never existed, and
people would quit watching.
I mean, you can guarantee half of the viewers would have stopped.
More than half.
Or even more than half.
I
probably almost would have stopped it.
I said there'd be only a quarter watching.
Yeah,
and that's.
Because seeing Rick die, man. That I don't know, man. I don't know if I would continue watching, to be honest.
I mean, there would be no grind.
Because that's hard. At least here, as I'm continuing to watch the show, at least I know Rick is still alive. Like, I still had that in my brain. Yeah, he's okay.
And he can still come back.
He's fine. So in this sense,
he can come back.
And Daryl and all those good characters are still there, and that's it.
And he can still come back. Yeah. Rick can still come back.
And I think there's a great possibility. If he does these 3 movies like planned, and he's supposedly supposed to live, as Scott Gimple said, he's supposed to live all 3 movies. So that kind of gives me the sense, okay, well maybe he could come back when they finish the 3rd movie.
I don't even say don't kill him off in the movies. Never kill. Rick's one of the characters you kill off right when you're canceling The Walking Dead in general.
And I could see that. I could see their story going that way. That would make the most sense to me, at least. Do the 3 movies, so then he gets to be with his family and such. Then that works out that way. And then
why doesn't he bring his family to Atlanta during the filming schedule?
Good question.
That's what I want to know. Maybe he wants to spend more time with his family. I mean, then that's how you do it. You bring them to Atlanta.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. You could have done it that way.
Buy a house in Atlanta and you live there full time. I mean, because that's where 95% of movies or TV shows are filmed.
Maybe their family doesn't want to move. Who knows? There could be other reasons. Maybe.
Does he still live in England? No, he lives in America.
I think he does.
No, he does.
Pretty sure.
I know he's English. He's from England.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. And
yes.
I do like Rick Grimes. That's what gets me. That's what I love. 9. 9 is my favorite season.
Yeah, 9 is really good, and that's why. I understand some people did stop watching at 7s and such. I do recommend them, and I point out that hey, you should at least give season 9 a chance.
At least Rick's
final
episode.
Try it because you might get sucked into it like everybody else did.
At least Rick's final episode.
Yeah,
at
least.
A really good episode. Yeah. That's a good one.
You might get back into it. Season 7 and 8, yeah, they were kind of the itchy kind of season. And if you want, and if you do get into season 9 and then want to continue with season 10. You could do it that way, and then maybe later go back to the previous seasons. That's up to you.
But don't watch it. I mean, 7 and 8 is basically it's only Negan,
right.
But I don't. And I know me and Movie I'll agree. We like the villains. That's all we like. The whole season, we love the villains.
And I didn't mind watching through it, because it still kept me. Because a lot of the good characters are still there. So in that sense, that's why I kept watching because I still didn't mind it. A lot of the bigger characters are still there at that point in time. And so that's why it didn't make me stop watching it, and that's why.
I want Morgan to come back.
Morgan, those characters need to come back.
The only reason, the only reason Morgan went to Fear
is to get more money.
To get more screen time.
Screen time, and to probably give Fear more viewers, I'm sure.
No, he said, I want to get more screen time, and they go, oh, Fear.
No.
But I would have just waited a couple months, because everyone...
I'm sure it helped.
No, everyone left...
I'm sure it brought up the viewers a little bit. I'm sure.
Yeah.
It did.
No, but
which means they get a little bit more.
But I'm gonna say this though. But if he didn't say that, he would have gotten more screen time on the main show.
And that's why I think now would be a good time to come back. So maybe, like I said, if you decide to wait for season 6, for instance, and if you do season 6, because obviously it seems like season 10 we got another character or two leaving. Guaranteed Michonne, it seems. So in that sense, now if you do season 6 of Fear and then leave Fear after that, then come back. Now you're really going to get a lot of screen time because a lot of characters
will get more.
Yeah, because now a lot of characters are really going to leave at season 10, so that's good to bring back.
Except I don't think Negan's going to leave.
No, a lot of those other characters I think they're going to stay. Trev is losing his brain. I think he's going off the land over there saying Negan's leaving.
No, Negan's doing TWD's doing another movie.
Yeah, right.
But you know where
that doesn't mean that he's leaving. But
you know where most movies are filmed at? Atlanta. I mean, it's not that hard of a...
True. Yeah, exactly. And that's what. And I read some of the comments that they said, okay, he's doing another movie, but that doesn't mean he's leaving. And I was like, exactly. And so he's losing his brain. He's going off.
There's a possibility of him leaving. I ain't gonna get this.
But I don't believe he's going to, just because I can see he loves the fan base.
He loves the show,
and he's not even been on there that long yet. So
no, there was one part I did like. There was an episode where Jeffrey Doom is at a fan convention, and one president says, "Are you gonna be back on Supernatural?" And I love the response. He said, "I'll go back to Supernatural if Robert kills me off The Walking Dead," and then everyone laughed. And he laughed because he knew he was joking.
Right. Oh yeah.
But I thought that was nice.
That's funny.
Once they kill
maybe eventually they might kill Negan. I think
Negan does die in the comics.
Yeah, and I think they might
kill
him.
Death, but it's a good one.
I think they might kill him, but maybe not for now. Maybe down the line more.
You create an original.
They might wait.
Or maybe if after Michonne leaves Alexandria, maybe Negan becomes ruler of Alexandria.
Jeez, that's gonna be nuts, man.
I would love it though. I would love that.
I mean, I'll be okay with it just because Negan is turned good now. So I mean.
No, he's still.
It would be a little bit weird though. It would be.
I think Daryl is the most likely choice of taking over.
Daryl or Carol?
No, Daryl.
No. Do you think Daryl?
I think Daryl after season 9, because the previous seasons I would say Daryl leading. I would laugh at the idea.
Now he's kind of
because he never was a leader.
Carol's not bad either though.
If they make Carol leader, I would be happy too.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I could see either of them being Carol. I think Maggie's coming back too, right in the.
Season 10? We didn't hear that. We didn't hear that.
Or second
It hasn't been official. It hasn't been official.
She might be coming back in the second half.
I think more likely, because I think the Whisper War season back half of 10 is where the Whisper Big War is going to happen. I think Commonwealth is season...
And the reason why we're not getting that many spoilers is because the fan base kind of died down a little bit, so in that sense people are not really going out to find the information.
No,
and that's why I do think
it's 11. I think it's 11. I personally think it's going to be 11.
Either way, she's going to come back.
Maybe the final episode of 10. just to say, oh, there's a group called where I went to called, and then they AKA.
Yeah. Either way they do it, I know that she's gonna come back. No doubt about that. I mean, she said she was going to. It's just the fact of figuring out the timing,
now
when
to
come back.
The show's canceled too.
You know, and
but
so,
I'm happy she's not coming back for 10.
Yeah.
I don't want her.
At least not the beginning half.
No,
anyway.
no. The back half's gonna be Whisper War. I can tell you this. First day it's gonna set up to Whisper War, and there'll be a lot of other cool things happening.
Yeah.
The back half is Whisper War. I don't want Maggie in the middle of the Whisper arc because she didn't start it off.
Oh, that's true.
Keep her out of Whisper arc and introduce her in season. I say bring her because I bet they're gonna stop the Whispers in episode.
That's fair 15, because then you'll at least bring back another character for season 11. So then it's kind of like, oh, it kind of stayed the same, even though Sean's leaving. It kind of stayed the same because now you brought back Maggie back into the
and season 11.
Now it's not, now it's not going to be as empty,
Now season 11, I think they're doing. Like I said, it might be the finale at 10.
Yeah.
Because then she'll comes in at like the last 10-15 minutes and says, the last 10 or 3. How many more?
Yeah. Something like that. I do believe.
And say the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Or something, and then boom, because the Commonwealth is in Ohio, and then we see him drive to Ohio.
Sure.
That could be the end of the season. I bet people.
I can definitely relate to that for sure.
I think she'd be a big part of that storyline,
yeah.
but I don't think she'll
be
a big part of season 10.
It's going to be interesting once they do finish up the comic book story base.
Because it's almost over.
It's basically over. They're basically caught up at this point. Basically,
close enough. They're close
enough. Yeah. So I'm curious what they're going to do.
Because the Commonwealth is the last storyline, and I think Commonwealth can be done.
Really, I don't want to say I'm excited, but I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do after they get to that point.
Maybe they kill another character for the Rick death.
That'll be interesting.
Maybe
very interesting.
People say, "Oh, it's going to be Daryl." Like,
I mean, they said they were going to continue afterwards, so that tells me that okay, the show they're definitely going to go a little bit a different route. They're definitely going to go a longer.
I think Judith will be the Carl of the.
I think so.
Future Carl.
But I'm just curious what new story they're going to have to.
Or maybe you don't have that big death like the comics does, because you don't have that character of of Rick.
Now, of course, some people did predict that they might just
skip Commonwealth.
They might just like do that big time jump that the comic book did at the end there, where they skipped like 20 years or whatever that.
Do that.
And then they might just do all that and then go to the ending. By then it'll be like season 20. I don't think that's the case. I think they're just gonna do exactly what the comic book did up to that point, and then just keep going. And maybe, I don't know, you might have some new fresh stories that might come up after that or something like that.
Or maybe for the final couple seasons, maybe you have Rick come back and then he dies in the episode before the finale.
Yeah.
And then the final episode is how many years later, and it follows Judith, and she's...
Yeah, something like that.
And the whole show is her, and then you can find out, like, the comic book did. Like, everyone thought he was going to be in a coma. No, I thought of it. No. I liked how the comics did it, where it's Carl's the narrator.
I think it was a good thing that he wasn't in a coma, because I think that would have been too, like, really?
I love how they did it. Carl being the narrator for the comic and telling the story of the legendary great Rick Grimes. I thought that was... In the show, maybe they can make that the Judith character, that she is that character.
Except since they want to keep going, maybe extend that.
Telling the story of the legendary Rick Grimes. Yeah. Like, I didn't say kill her off, kill him off and come.
No.
No, I said maybe the episode before the series finale, you kill off Rick Grimes.
Yeah, because I think by, season 12, they're going to be neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck with the comics. So
you can do Commonwealth in one damn season. It don't need 2 seasons.
Okay, that's true. Okay, there you go. So then probably season 11 then might be neck and neck.
Like I said, you can give it 2 seasons. Would I want 2 seasons? No.
But I mean, you know that they're gonna go past season 11 for surely. So in that sense, that season 11 would be neck and neck with it, and then you'll probably think that'll be ending at that point because it's neck and neck. Well, no, they're not. They're gonna keep going.
Still got the movies.
But my question is though, what they're gonna do after that? That's my question.
I mean, you can do all. I mean, what I'm so happy about that the Fear don't have Fear is all original stories. It's always been that. But Fear doesn't have good stories. Season 3 did. Season 3, I would give it that.
Yeah, season 3 was really good.
2,
that actually pumped me up for season 4.
Did you like 2?
Yeah, season 2 I didn't mind. It was pretty good. It was okay. There was.
I heard the first half of the boat was kind of boring.
Yeah, it was a little bit boring. Yeah, but then the second half, a lot of action, a lot of fighting, a lot of crazy things.
That was the whole season.
Really season 3, man, that one was beautiful. That was like perfectionist. I mean, that got me hyped and ready. I mean, that felt like The Walking Dead, to be honest with you. in another form of way.
But what I'm so happy about that, Fear doesn't have that. Walking Dead has. I trust Angela King to tell a good original story. She can tell a good original story.
These two directors, shit, I don't know, man.
Producers.
I'm like, I don't know, man, because that's twice in a row that the first half was great and the second half was.
You say great, I say was good.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Or good, yeah, okay.
I won't say season 5 first half was great. Like,
okay, well, yeah, that's probably the better.
It was watchable.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
That's probably the right word to use.
I enjoyed it.
Good. It was the first half of the season 4 was good. Second half was
sucks.
It's okay.
5 sucks.
First half of 5 good. Second half up and down. I don't know how to explain.
13 was good.
I don't know how to explain the
13 and 14 were good.
Yeah. So it's kind of like there's a couple episodes. All right, pretty good. The other ones, not so much. So it's kind of thinkity.
But I'm excited. I'm so excited.
I don't know how the directors
Keep
do
Angela
it.
King.
I don't know how they do it that way. I don't know why. And I think they need to get more consistent on keeping the season, like, what direction is it going to go? Because, like, you go one way and then you finish that, and then you go somewhere totally different.
Over Fear.
Maybe he might do it better. I don't know. But grief. But I like we do keep saying, frickin' bring Morgan and frickin' bring Dwight back to The Walking Dead.
And a couple more characters.
I mean,
I'll bring John Dory and Al with Morgan.
Because how,
all characters introduced with Morgan. Get out of there.
Because I literally thought that, originally I thought with Fear, I thought Madison and all those characters, I thought they were the heart of Fear. And when you killed them off, then it just felt like,
Madison can still come back, though. Madison can still come back because you didn't see her actually get killed.
Yeah,
but they've done that with.
I'm seeing that impossibly.
No, they've done that with Daniel constantly.
Well, yeah.
Where you think he's
the only
dead.
difference with him though, he you didn't see a bunch of zombies, surrounding him.
No, but you seen him in season 2 getting burned by fire.
That's true. Yeah.
Season 3, what had happened?
I can't remember.
Something with the dam.
Oh,
Dam
yes,
was overwhelmed.
Yep, and he just went off screen or something like that. I can't remember if he.
The same thing happened to Maggie. She didn't.
The only problem with her though is
talking to the.
Yeah, that was one of the situations, and that's what makes that kind of finicky. But another one too. But you got millions and millions of zombies surrounding her, and then just the wall. I mean, I do see the possible chance of maybe there being a ladder there. Maybe she went up the ladder. I don't know. That's a theory, but like, it just makes it harder that way. I mean, at least Daniel, he just vanished.
The problem with Nick can never come back.
No, he saw him die right
Fucking
there.
Charlie. Killer.
Maybe get sick of her character there for a bit there. Are you guys trying to make me like her character, or are you guys trying to make me hate her character? Because it seems like you can't make up your mind.
First half of
you made her great in the first half, but then the second half you made her really stupid. Like I didn't understand. Jesus.
All right, how much more longer?
But anyways.
All right, let's get back to 10 for a couple minutes.
She got me.
All right.
But yeah, so that's where we're at.
Fighting on Walking Dead. I think we'll have a good fight scenes this season. I'm expecting it.
That's bad. Yeah, I expect very good. I'm excited for that Daryl and Carol
bondship.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying relationship. I'm saying bondship, like the friendship.
That's that pissed me off about 9. There was not enough Daryl and Carol.
Yeah,
I wanted more.
Season 10 looks like that's gonna be the case.
More,
and I'm excited for that. I'm very happy for that. I see a lot of Carol and Daryl, and that's giving me a big smile on my face.
I say give me more Daryl and Carol, and
it looks like you're gonna get it this time. And that's great.
I'm pretty happy about that. Season 7, we didn't have much Daryl and Carol. 8, we had enough.
We had a little bit, yeah. We had more.
Yeah. 6, we didn't have much.
No.
Because it's either Daryl left in the first half to ride the walkers out of the town, and then the back half, she leaves. It's like, oh.
It's like, no. But season 10 looks promising with that.
We got a lot.
And that's great. Whether or not it's a relationship, that's okay.
I love them, dude.
Maybe they are better as friends, and that's fine. That's okay, but maybe preferably keep that friendship strong.
I love them together.
And if they do date, great. But
I mean,
I'm not gonna die over it. It's okay.
I'm more happy about Michonne and Ezekiel
because they did say they were gonna make a bond friendship or a little necklace thing, and I think that's pretty cool.
I can't wait to see Michonne and Ezekiel date.
I don't know how I feel about that, dude. That's
the comic books, yes.
I mean, maybe I might be like
comic relationship.
It just feels out of place because she was dating Rick in the first half of season 9, and then next season.
No, this has been 6 years later though. I heard.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
it just doesn't feel like that to us because it's only a bit of season.
It hasn't been that to us, but it's been years.
Yeah. That's probably why it feels weird to me because to me it feels like it's rushed.
But I'm happy because it's the comic book relationship because I do date in the comics.
I might give it a go. I might like it, but obviously we know it's not gonna last anyway because she's leaving.
Man, I want to see Judith date someone this season.
She is such a cutie. I'll give it that. I'll give her that. She's cute, for sure. So, I'm not me. Grief. I mean, as a character, I mean. So, for other people in
maybe
the show.
Maybe she's gay. Maybe she's straight. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Well, would you ever someone to date?
Do you see any, as of right now, do you see any characters that you think that she would date?
They could introduce a kid character.
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't hate it. Or maybe she,
It would have to be, well, maybe one of Rosita's babies, maybe.
Rosita's baby's a baby.
Well, that's true. But, I mean, if they have a little bit of a time jump, though.
No, I think it'll be years. It's gonna be about. The time jump between season 6 finale to 1 is like a 3 to 4 month time jump.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a couple months.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, then there has to be some new kids that come in there, and then.
There's Aaron's
in order
daughter.
For that. To
if she's gay, there's Aaron's daughter. That's just.
I guess if you want to go that way, I guess you can. Otherwise than that would have to be the case because otherwise there's really
the only other kid character who's a guy is RJ, and that would be weird because they're brother and sister.
Yeah, that wouldn't. And like I said, I was thinking that in my head, and I was like, no,
I'm not gonna
say that because that doesn't even sound right to begin with. They're brother and sister.
The guy, and the only guy kid is RJ. Yeah. If they kept Henry around, she could have dated Henry. That would have been weird.
That would have been, yeah.
Or you would have to change this actress to someone else.
Yeah. Like I said, I think introduce a new kid character of some sort, maybe even at the Commonwealth, for instance. You never know.
She don't have to do this at all. It would be alright.
Well, that's what I'm meaning. Maybe like next season or whatever, like that when they meet the Commonwealth,
and kick RJ off the show.
Why?
I don't like RJ.
No.
He had nothing to do.
Well, I mean,
he's 6.
he is a little bit, but a little boy. So I mean, that makes sense why he's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, but that's wasting my Michonne time. Or I want to see her do some badass. They're taking out their son. I'm like, get him out of here.
Oh, savage.
I wanted Michonne a lot more with the sword this season. I
think we're gonna get that this season.
I wanted less of bitchy Michonne in season 9. I thought Michonne was a bitch.
Yeah, she was kind of bitchy. I will agree with that.
No doubt about that. I wanted. Least favorite storyline was the Carol storyline. I got old. Oh, I'm gonna get fix you for the kingdom. Like, fuck the kingdom. I don't give a fuck about this fair. And the fair's something wrong happened at the fair anyway.
Yeah.
So it proved me right.
Yeah, I had a feeling, man, when I saw this one character, that kind of looked like Alpha.
That was Alpha.
I knew it was, but it I was as I was sitting there watching it, I had to like process in my brain because it looked like her, and then maybe it's a new character. No, I think it's Alpha.
I said once I saw him like this, I'm like, that's Alpha.
Yeah. I just wanted to be 100% confirmed and it made sense. And I was right on the right path too, because it looked kind of suspicious, and that's why.
Give me my daughter. Mm-hmm. I can sound just like El. Hand me my daughter.
So, but anyways, that is the season 10 premiere prediction. Like I said, we might give a little bit of a touch on the finale of Fear, just to kind of give you a little wrap up next Thursday.
I'm gonna be laying on the floor crying. I hate Fear. It makes me so.
Well, like I said, we might as well give our last predictions because obviously season 6 is already confirmed, so we already know they're making season 6.
Cancel season 6,
which I think is ridiculous because their viewership went down. If you guys didn't know that.
Yeah, but
viewership started just under 2 million.
What I've noticed about Fear, they know the back half's gonna be bad. That's why they renew it after the first half. Yeah. It's a game. Yeah,
go figure.
That's what they do because it was right around the break when they confirmed season 6.
Yeah.
Bro, before everyone's like, okay, I want to get another season. It's fine. Give me another season. And then the back half's like, oh, cancel the season.
Right. Yes, and then it is already too late. It's like, God damn it.
They're gonna do it again.
Like, oh
that's
my
why.
God.
That's why I don't watch season 6.
Yeah, and unfortunately we're going to because I gotta, because Morgan's most likely gonna be in it, and I gotta stay up to date with what's going on.
I don't have to get my Morgan fix.
I just want to see, like I said, I really want to see him and Dwight just go back to the Walking Dead.
That's what I want to see too.
That's what I'm waiting for at this point now. I'm waiting for that, and I'm hoping that it comes soon.
Dwight has no.
This is ridiculous.
Dwight has. At least I would say the first half, Dwight had something to do. Back half, he has nothing to do.
Yeah. I
he kept the criminal alive.
Like the fact, and I'll give the producers credit here. I do like the fact of Morgan and Dwight's relationship kind of collide and kind of. I mean, I thought that was cool.
I thought they would have more screen time together.
True.
Dwight has had more screen time.
They only did that in the beginning, and then just kind of.
Yeah, Dwight. There's 2 characters he's been the most with. It was either he had episode 10 with Morgan. He was in he was either with John Dory. I seen him a lot with John Dory in the first half.
Oh yeah.
Now he's with Sarah, that girl, a lot. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to see him hang out with Morgan.
I hope he doesn't get in a relationship. Oof. That'd be weird.
Kill Sarah off.
That'd just be really weird.
Who, him and Morgan?
No, just like what's that one? That's her name, right? Sarah.
Sarah. Yeah.
That'd be so weird if he dated.
Trick or hit.
Yeah.
No,
that'd be weird. I don't know if I
wanted him to find Sherry this season.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. These last couple episodes, I don't think he's gonna find him. I don't think.
But you first half, you set him up. His whole first half season
Right.
storyline was finding Sherry. I thought that would have been great if you.
Maybe in season 6.
Nah.
I don't know. I'm kind of losing hope at this point.
I don't think they think that far
At least
ahead.
on that.
I don't think they think that much far ahead.
No, I don't think they did. So, yeah, but like I said, your viewership, man, you started at 1.9 and now you're down to like 1.1. You dropped like 800K. I mean,
because you suck.
I mean, that just shows that the viewership are starting.
This season
that was a mistake.
Sucks.
that was no, but like I said, seeing that dip. Man, I don't know, man. I really think your audience is starting to give up on Fear. Really.
The only reason I want to see Dwight back on the main show is I want to see how Daryl reacts to seeing Dwight.
Yeah, with Morgan, I think that'd be very interesting.
Daryl blames Dwight for a lot of what happened, right. But Dwight helped.
Right, but if you come back with Morgan and Dwight next to Morgan, that could be interesting. That could be very interesting. Maybe Daryl might be like, oh.
But I still
maybe I don't know. There's gonna be some attention.
I think there'll be more because even this season with Negan, you see in the trailer at Comic-Con that Daryl wants to fight Negan, right. But Negan's hanging out with Michonne, right. And I think he has a high respect.
I think he's going to. I think he's going to kind of lean back.
I think that'll be the end of the season with Negan. I think the first half he's going to be against Negan. Every
right. Yeah, I believe that. I think afterwards though, I think he'll finally.
I think that's by the end of the season.
Yeah, I think he'll start to kind of lean back.
So yeah, but that's a good storyline.
And maybe by that point, like
maybe Negan's storyline, the season is trying to prove to Daryl that he did change.
Yeah,
that could be his storyline with Negan,
which that would be pretty cool to see. But like I said, it would be very interesting tension to see Morgan and Dwight go back to them.
And then Morgan's like one of the head guys of the show, like Daryl is. I mean, I would love that.
That would be freaking awesome. That's what I really want him to come back. So please make it happen. Goddamn.
Scott Gimple.
Come on, man. He's been over there for 2 seasons already. This is ridiculous. Bring him back, man.
Make Alicia and Victor the leaders of the show.
Yeah, I mean, and how far are you gonna go with Fear? I mean, I don't know how much longer you can go with it, to be honest. Grief.
If you do make Alicia and Victor.
At this point, I feel like they're just adding more characters to keep it going longer.
Yeah, shitty characters.
I mean, the only good characters that you brought to the show was John Dory and
John Dory's wife.
And John Dory's wife, really.
Al.
And Al, not bad. Other than that,
really, Charlie.
Charlie, that's not really. I don't consider that really that great of a character. Sorry,
no,
but she did something, and she can't really make up for that.
There's that new character Alicia's been hanging out with, Wes.
Yeah, not really. I mean, he's okay.
The priest. There's no characters I don't like.
Yeah, I mean, those 2 characters are okay, but like, they're mediocre characters.
There's
nothing. They're not compared to John Dory and John Dory's wife. Like those two characters, I fell in love with those two characters. And Al, yeah.
I do love Al.
Those three characters I fell in love with right away. Those are cool characters. They're really
what other ones? There's
but the other two that are brand new.
No, there's Sarah, Wendell.
Yeah. And I'm not even remembering their names. That just shows how much I really don't care about them. I don't remember their names barely.
Do you still like Victor?
Victor's, yeah, he's still cool. I still like him.
Daniel.
I still like the fact that he's good and he's doing good for the group.
Daniel, I do like Daniel.
Daryl's cool. Or yeah, Daniel's cool. I like it in the trailer that he's just like, yeah, it's just you, me, and this poor, scareless cat. We're very, something about the cat, the very emotional, scared cat or whatever. I thought that was funny, the way he said that. But anyways, we'll continue as always next Thursday. Hope you guys did enjoy. Smash a like, subscribe if you guys are new. Subscribe to Incredible Batman Justice. Links in the description. Social media, Twitch, everything down below. Let me know in your comments who do you guys think is gonna die this season of The Walking Dead. Let us know. Give me your predictions. Very interested. Anyways, I'll see you guys next Thursday.
I'll see you next Thursday.
Where's Gamer?